Let's talk about loan packaging and lender disclosures. I realize that loan packaging is not a normal word. In the mortgage world, we'll call it like a loan package or submit the loan or whatever it is. But loan packaging means putting all the documents together so that we can have a nice, pretty, put together file, digital in today's world, that we can then give to an underwriter to grade our homework. The lender disclosures, that is the part where it has, generated by our system that come out to the homeowner or the future homeowner. So whether it's somebody that's doing a refinance or a purchase, the loan disclosures, I'm making this part up, but call it 30 to 40 pages worth of documents that basically kind of go through everything we're about to do. So the loan disclosures themselves, we have a loan disclosing department. In the past, some of the mortgage mark team would do it. We have a department. Technically, we choose to use the disclosure department because it's just they do the work. It's right. It's correct. It's easy for them. Let's do it. It adds about 1 or 2 hours of turn time because otherwise we could do it right now. But if you turn it in, we're going to let them do it. So it's going to come from the automated system that once they do all their stuff, like the loan disclosures are going to come out. And again, it's going to have all the stuff from the LE, that's the loan estimate. And that's where it's going to say your rate, your closing costs, all those things. It's going to have the intent to proceed document that says like, sign it here saying that you're going to proceed with us. There's going to be costs incurred, appraisal documents, say, yes, go ahead and order the appraisal, stuff like that. It's going to say keep insurance on your home loan. Don't lie, don't cheat, don't steal. Don't commit fraud. The credit inquiry letter is going to be in there. It says like, hey, and that we may send that separate, just depends on the timing of what we're doing, but it may be the credit inquiry letter says that, here's the inquiries we've seen on your credit report for the last 120 days. And your job to tell us whether or not that BMW inquiry resulted in a brand new car with a car loan. That's what the inquiry letter does. So we just need to make sure you address all the inquiries, make sure there's no new debt we don't know about. The lender disclosures, like I said, that's that package that has all the things that we just kind of highlighted. That's got your loan application, the loan estimate, all those miscellaneous things about don't lie, don't cheat, don't steal. There may be some additional letters in there. Maybe we send them with it as part of that loan package. Maybe we send them separate, depends on the timing of everything. But gift letters can be a thing where if somebody's going to be getting money from a family member to be used for closing costs or down payment, a gift letter can certainly be in there. There could be counseling letters. Certain loan programs require that the buyer does some counseling before they buy a home. A lot of those are going to be like down payment assistance and bond programs. That certainly could be in there as well. It could also come in their own form. And then ultimately, once the potential, what we call them borrowers, somebody's borrowing the money, wherever they're buying a home or refinancing, you're gonna be borrowing some money. Once all that stuff gets e-signed, you'll hop in and click and do all that. We get notified, it gets returned. Some programs may require that you print out a few pages and actually physically sign them and send them back. I know that's more annoying. What are you going to do? It just is what it is. So if you want the money, you got to do it. We certainly do our best to make sure everything's done through the e-signatures. The document portals. So lenders, us included, they'll have like a document where it's secure uploads. You can put everything in. Please put it in the right places. Like some portals are going to be picky and say, here's the income document. Some are going to say, here's what I need from you, this exact document. Some are just going to say upload everything. So just pay attention, whether it's us or anybody else that you're working with. Make sure that you're uploading the correct documents to the correct place. Realize that the disclosures come out. They don't have to be perfect, right? So if you say like, oh man, this shows this extra fee or whatever it is, these are initial disclosures. When you're doing this loan packaging and loan disclosures, it's kind of just to get the process started. And I don't want to just say like sign it and just ignore it, but I would say a lot of times just sign it and then ask questions because nothing here is final. Nothing here is final. It's at closing when things need to be perfect. These are initial conversations. So I would say overall, majority of the time, I'm like, just sign it and get it in so we can keep moving and we'll update it in our system. But certainly if you're like, hey man, like this is egregious and I got to get it fixed, please let us know. We will do it. I'm not saying we won't. I'm just saying, let's not make a mountain out of a molehill because your bank statement now has an extra $50 in it compared to what we just disclosed on the loan application. Money comes in, money goes out. Let's just make sure that the closing one, we sign a closing, is accurate. And let's at least get these initial disclosures done. So hopefully that answers questions. Hopefully the Mortgage Mark team has already kind of prepped you and give you the heads up for what's to come. So you know what to expect with these loan disclosures. If you do have any questions, please reach out to us. The Mortgage Mark team is here to help answer any and all questions. I promise we will crush it. This is obviously the first step of many. Get those back to us as quick as you can. Do not sit on them, because at this point, we got to get moving. You got to get moving. You probably got a purchase contract with a deadline. You're refinancing. You've got a lock that's ready to go. Let's get these things in and let's get going. And if you have questions, reach out to us. And as always, when you think mortgage, think Mark.